Question 3 is one of the overlap questions. So this question can be found on both foundation and higher level. And here we're dealing not just with single words, but with a longer text. As with every question on the foundation level, this question is worth 4 marks. That means you are required to give 4 answers. Look carefully at the setting of this question. We have an example done for us, Pablo, and then we have A, B, C, D, each person corresponding to 1 mark. Therefore, as you tackle this question, once you've chosen what is your correct answer for Raúl, or the one that you hope is the correct answer for Raúl, that will be the only answer that you're going to write on that line. So, before we actually read the text, we've got the 4 people, A, B, C, D, Raúl, Maria, Elena and Rafa, and we're looking for somebody who is funny, somebody who is an only child, somebody who lives nearby, somebody is good looking, and somebody who is studious. Now that's 5 options for people. We'll use each category once only. So once you've chosen your answer for one of those people, that means that you can rule it out for the other 3 people. It's not necessarily going to be A that you're going to get the answer to first. Let's have a look now at the text. We know the sorts of vocabulary we're looking out for. So now let's look at the text and see what we can work out here. So first of all, it talks about Pablo, and we know that that's already been done. We know he plays football, and there's the bit that talks about juega al fútbol en mi equipo, in my team. He is my mejor amigo, my best friend. He is muy simpático. He's very nice. Let's have a look then for the sentence about Raúl. Al contrario gives us a bit of a clue. If we've learnt already that Pablo is my best friend, very nice and plays football, al contrario means on the contrary. So Raúl is different from Pablo. Why is that? Pasa mucho tiempo preparando sus exámenes. Okay, preparando looks a bit like the English word to prepare. Exámenes looks like the English word exam. Mucho is a lot of tiempo, time. Pasa here means he spends a lot of time preparing for his exams. So we can have a look at the categories again, and we can decide that he is studious. Now let's have a look at Maria. Maria me hace reír. Okay, I've seen that word before. I can't remember what it means. So I'm going to come back to Maria later on. Then we go on to Elena. Elena es hija única. Es la mejor amiga de Rafa, que es muy guapo. Now I've actually got Elena and Rafa, C and D, both in the same sentence here. So this is a little bit harder. Elena es hija única. Now does that mean she's unique? Let's have a look at the categories. Funny, only child, lives nearby, good looking, studious. Well, we've already done studious, so we can put a little cross through that. We're very confident about that answer. Lives nearby. There's nothing here about vive or pueblo, village, or anything like that. So there's nothing about where she lives. In fact, we've not seen that for anybody. So we think at this stage that we can cross that one out as well. So we're looking for she's either funny, only child, or good looking. Now there is mention of the word good looking here in the text, guapo, and it's in the sentence that Elena and Rafa are both in. However, there is a clue here. Guapo ends in o, therefore it's describing somebody male. Now Rafa and Elena, the exam board have been really nasty. They've given us 2 names, both ending in the letter A, which looks as if it's 2 girls' names, but actually Elena is a girl, hija. Rafa is short for Rafael. He's a boy, so he is muy guapo. He is good looking. Okay, so we've got Raúl, we've got Rafa. We're not sure what reír means for Maria, and we're looking at Elena. So she is the best friend of Rafa. That doesn't fit in with any of the categories, but she's also an hija única. if you're unique, you are the only one. And she is an only child, hija única. So, and I've put that in the wrong place, sorry, that should go there. I'm glad I did that because it's an example of what often happens in the exam when you're trying to work fast through the exam and you accidentally put two crosses on the same line. Remember, the exam board says that you need to put a line through it if you've changed your mind. So make sure that you only have one cross left per line. So we've got Raúl, Elena, Rafa. I've got rid of that extra one by putting an extra line through it where I wrote it on the wrong line. I don't want to lose marks there. Just got Maria left. We've got rid of that. We've got rid of that. And therefore, even though we don't know, we can't remember what reír means, we know it doesn't say that she lives nearby. There's nothing about vive, there's nothing about the word cerca, nearby. Reír actually means to laugh. So Maria makes me laugh, therefore she is funny.